Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Ballysprings. I nearly said Attingham Park. It's because I was just on the Attingham Park map this morning, just activating a couple of mods ready for this week, hopefully. As you can see, I've changed it over to July already, guys. I said we were going to be in July in this month. Now we've got two options today. We can either cut the remaining two fields that we need to do, but I think I'm trying to leave them till all our fields are ready so we can do like a mass thing. Right, if you remember yesterday, guys, I did say I was going to install some water. I had put in a well, I bought a trailer, and obviously I did do what I said where I just filled the greenhouse up. We have made 1,500 litres of strawberries already. If you remember though, guys, we have the mod for bigger capacity bales, so we don't have to deal with higher capacity pallets. Sorry. I moved the pallets to there. Oh my god. I moved the bales to here. Look, a pallet's a bale, a bale's a pallet. If you don't understand that, I'm an absolute idiot by now. I don't know what will. But yeah, as you can see, we've done loads, absolutely loads. This is here. Right, we need to go and pick our harvester up then, guys, because it is ready. I don't know if anyone saw the little peek preview that I messed up yesterday. Right, well, I'm not going to bring the stayer this way, just for these 3 bales. I didn't realise there was still 3 bales in that field. That's because yesterday when I was doing this, it was yesterday evening and the wife came home. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, the wife came home when I was moving the last few bales. I clearly got a little bit distracted. Right. No, don't fall. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly do that. And I'll get these. I'll tell you what, I'll do them off recording. Screw it. There's only 2 left to move. Yeah, I want to go and get our harvester, guys. It is time to go and get our harvester ready for. So basically, our harvester kind of looked like this. So you can see, like, with the little bluey grey kind of cover there. Yeah. Let's see what the garage have done for us. I've noticed that when I sprint, it gets a little bit pixelated. Here we go, guys. Wow. And it's not yellow. There we go. Look at that. I'm sorry, but that thing, what a restoration. The guys here at the shop have done absolutely fantastic work. Absolutely fantastic. He did state though that obviously we need to buy a new header. So if we look at the harvester, I don't know why I've gone into harvester. I wanted the header. The Z056H. It's 4.2 meters wide. So in theory, it should fit down our lane. So let's get that bought. Bear with me, and we need to remove the money for. Oh. There we go. Wow, look at that. Look at this thing. Now this is old. Do you know what I mean? This was just abandoned on the farm. The workshops had it for they've had it for months. Just look at this thing. Now we've got 2 choices here. We can either buy a header trailer, or we can try and see if we get down our farm without a header trailer. I think we should be okay to travel around the map. I think a header trailer is just going to give us some problems. Now obviously I know it's not harvest season until at least next month, but hey, we've got to take delivery, which means we either go and do another baling contract just because there's nothing else to do. Wow, look at this thing. Right, this is going to be quite a long drive back to the farm, guys, so I'm going to probably meet you back at the farm because it's going to take a long time at 12 miles an hour. Now, we will eventually buy a bigger, you know, we will most likely buy a bigger harvester at some point. Just... Hello. You're ready to harvest. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. We might have to just clear that. We have harvesting contracts today. We have ploughing contracts. Yeah, right. I'm going to take this back to the farm, guys. I want to plough today. I want to plough. We can always take a harvesting contract and do it afterwards, but we need to buy a plough. And we might as well do a job with the plough. Because I'm sure we rented one last time. I'm almost sure of it. So yeah, I'll meet you back at the farm and we'll get in the Massey. Right, that has to be officially one of the slowest drives ever. Like I say, it's not a quick harvester. Now I have just realised that I maybe should have just left the harvester at the shop. You know something? I'm in like this catch-22 at the moment because I don't want to use the harvester on a contract first. Do you know what I mean? I want to use it on our machines, on our fields first. Yeah, all right. We've only got one field, but I want to use it on our field first. And so yeah, that's kind of why I brought it back to the farm. Yeah, look at that. It's absolutely fantastic. They've done an absolutely amazing job. I'm probably going to scratch the paintwork parking it, because you know, me and parking. I can park in real life, just not on this game. But yeah, we seem to have no problems getting around the farm. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Let me just... Oh, it's amazing. Right, let's have a look at what these contracts are. There's a couple of contracts. 137, is that near us? This is probably the only thing I'm really not keen on this map. It's like the field numbers are just scattered all over the place. What is the biggest plough job? I'm thinking of putting a worker on it, to be honest. A Huntfield 137. I don't know where that is. That's a wheat field, right? We're going to accept that. And I think what we'll do is we'll accept field 59. I know that gives us big harvesters, guys, and they're going to be quite big jobs. I may end up cancelling the contracts. I want to try and get a couple of these done because we need to buy a trailer as well. There's 48. There's 137. Right, so that's 137 needs ploughing. That's fine. That's right near the shop, and we need to buy a plough. We have 100 and... Do we buy a plough or do... Oh, look what's come back in, guys. Do we buy a plough or do we rent a plough? We are currently in a thing at the moment where it's like... Could rent, we could buy that 110 grand. That one is just under our power requirement, but we may be able to pull it. I'll tell you what, let's buy that. We may end up regretting this, guys. We may end up regretting it. We need to put some fuel in. Just realised the Massey is a little bit low on fuel as well. I also need to take that weight back to the shop. Actually, I'll tell you what. If you remember last time, guys, I wanted to buy a weight with access for pulling a trailer, you know, just for future jobs. I know we're kind of procrastinating here. We're not really managing to get this done, are we, at the moment? Wow, we are shooting through money here. I don't think we're going to be able to afford a worker, to be honest. Although we've not done any, we've only done one ploughing field up to now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Right, guys, if the quality of this video doesn't come across as good as the last couple, this is obviously not going to be a 4K video today, because if you remember on Monday's stream, my 4-day-old monitor broke. I rang up Overclockers. Now, I'm going to name because, like I said, I've got no issues with the company where I bought it from. I bought my monitor from Overclockers, and like I said, it's alright. It could have got knocked in. It could have got knocked in the delivery or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, Overclockers. So I rang him up, and I spoke to a guy on the phone, and he says to me, he says, oh, you know, can you, if I send you an RMA email, he says, can you send me some images of it? So I did, and he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, yeah. Bloody blah. He arranged for same day pickup. So I rang him yesterday. The delivery man was picking the parcel up 39 minutes. 39 minutes later, the DPD man was picking up the parcel. I'd only just finished boxing it when he arrived. And yeah, and basically when he came, he was just like, you know, he took it away. They don't have another one of them, so unfortunately Overclockers are having to give me a refund because their next one up price wise was a lot cheaper on Amazon. So I obviously was like, look dude, they're not being funny, but you know, it's cheaper elsewhere, can I just get a refund? And the guy's like, yeah, no worries. He's like, you know, when it comes back, he's like, you know, we'll make sure everything's there, blah blah blah, and we'll send you a refund. And yeah, honestly, right, the Overclockers themselves could not have been any better. They were absolutely fantastic in how they were dealing with things. Right, we are going to have an issue here, guys, because I've just realised we will run out of money when I swap this weight. But this weight selling now is going to be better in the long run. Right, I know I don't like to do it this way, but I need to just go in here. We need 1100. That weight was an 1100 weight. This one we'll have to do. We'll go for Massey Ferguson Red, and it's £1,200. Yeah, that's not going to leave us much money at all. But it's for the stayer. It's not for anything else. But we will use it on the Massey Ferguson until we go back to the farm. That's for sure. So we'll do it this way for now. This should hopefully be okay. I really hope so. I've completely forgotten what my field numbers are. This is my problem. I get so distracted with jobs. 48 and 137. Okay. I've never used this plough before. Never used it before. It's a little bit wide, isn't it? I didn't quite expect that to be as wide as it was. Look at that, straight out of here and straight into this yard. Look at that. Fantastic. Am I even going to fit through that gate? Yes. Aha. Right, yeah, this may not go well. Yeah, this may not go well just due to the power requirements of this plough. So we'll find out in a minute. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm more curious why we lift these hills on this map. Just keep lifting my equipment. Right, going downhill, we should be fine. I think we've messed up here, guys. I think we might have messed up. I'm trying to buy a slightly wider plough, and I don't think, to be honest, it's really worked for us. I just didn't want to. No, it's no good. It's no good. This plough is just, it's going to be too slow to do this job. Right, well, there's even more money wasted, guys, because I was pushing my luck. I know I was pushing my luck, but sometimes you can get away with it. You know, you can just get away with doing it. And yeah, that was a giant waste of money. Oh, we're going to lose quite a lot of money on this, I think. I just hope we've now got enough money. Yeah, we lost £1,000 on that tiny little bit there. Wow, that was a lot of money to lose. See, the problem I've got is that doesn't fold. I would have liked something that folded, really. yeah, we're not going to be able to, are we? We're going to be looking at either teeny tiny plows, 4 meters would do. Suppose 4 meters is still a meter wider. I'm not the biggest fan of that one. 130 brake horsepower. We can't afford it. We're going to have to lease it for the day. Right, well that's even worse then, because we can't afford to buy it. So this basically has just cost us £1,500 to lease. That is expensive. That is very, very expensive. But like I say, it was a costly mistake. If it hadn't have been a mistake and it had paid off, we'd have been absolutely laughing. But unfortunately, it only just fit through that gate there. 130 brake, we've got 170, so we should be good now. Like I say, it's on a lease. Yeah, we need maybe 200 brake horsepower now in a tractor, so we do need to be looking at maybe upgrading at some point. We will be doing a silage contract at some point soon. Just because at the end of the day, it's a good money earner. I'm going to try and get I might look at trying to get a couple of these contracts done as well. The problem I'm going to have is moving the harvester, because it's so slow. I think the only way I could do it is if I was to harvest something every day, but have the equipment at the field ready. I think that would be the only way I could do it, really. I could put a worker on this though. I'm not going to lie. We could put a worker on. Like this field here, field 49. That's maybe not a bad one to harvest with our harvester. The problem is our harvester head is only small, and so I don't want to do like a too big a field at the moment anyway with the harvest. Now we will be picking up the straw. We are allowed to pick up the straw once we've done the harvest as well, guys. So that is definitely something we will be taking full advantage of on all the harvest, because we can use the straw on our farm. We can sell it if we need to. You know, we're not going to make loads and loads of money on these harvests, so why not? I just want to get a headland done before I go into a time lapse. You know me. I just like to do something. You know what I mean? Before we turn the radio on. Yeah, maybe what we'll do is we'll maybe look at doing like field 49 on the harvest, because that actually looked like a really good field, and 85 next to it. I think that's maybe what we need to do. When we take a couple of harvesting contracts, we maybe need to find a couple of fields next to each other, and then that way we can just jump from one field to another. I think that would be the best way of doing it, to be honest. Now obviously people might be like, oh yeah, you know, but it's harvest season. I never realised you could harvest in July, to be honest. I thought it was always August. Now it's just me not looking at the calendar, obviously. Yeah, I'm going to get the radio turned on, guys. This plough is working really, really well, actually. I think this might just be the plough we go for. I'd love to get that yellow one, but because it's just wider, it means doing all ploughing jobs would be a lot easier to do and quicker. But we don't have the horsepower requirements. We tried to see if it would work, but it didn't. It backfired, and so we're now currently using the International 55 chisel plough, apparently. Yeah, let's get the radio turned on, guys, and let's see what else we can get done today. There we go, guys. That is completely done. Yeah, that took quite a lot longer than I initially planned. But I'm probably going to turn the time lapse up from 5 to maybe 6 on that one. Like I say, I always like to try and make time lapses if I can, about 3-ish minutes long. If they're less than 3 minutes, then fair enough. But I don't really like to go over 3 minutes unless I really have to. I'm thinking, guys, if we go and put this over in field 137, we get a worker going on it. I'm thinking we get a contract start. We get one of these harvesting. I know it means I've got to bring the harvester all the way back to the shop. I wish I'd left it at the shop, to be honest. Yeah, we also need to buy a trailer. Something I've never even thought about. We need to buy a trailer. Yeah, how are we gonna take grain and stuff if we don't have a trailer? Obviously, we're not going to be able to afford a very big trailer. That's going to be the issue. We've got £7,000 now. Again, we could lease a trailer. And I tell you what I need to do, actually. I need to see if our field's ready, because some of this wheat field's ready in July, and I'm sure we planted wheat. I'm almost sure of it. Right, this is field 137, guys, here. And here is the entrance. Right, well, there's the entrance to field 137. Really, little car? You had to literally stop in front of me? Right, I hate doing this, guys, but I'm not messing around today. I kind of want to crack on with this video, but apparently Super Strength doesn't even want to work. And all I've done is thrown myself into the hedge. Like I say, I don't like to do that, but I wanna get a worker on this like straight away. So I think the best thing we can do actually is go downwards this way. There's a little bit of a grass verge there, you see. If we go that way, I don't know what it'll be like for the workers stopping and starting. Hopefully he's all right. There's only one way to find out, really. We're going to lock him in this field. What are you doing, mate? No, seriously, what are you doing? You literally have to just drive in a straight line, and you can't even drive in a straight line. Well, worker C was stopped manually. Well, we know why he was worker C. Yeah, that. Oh, like I say, I still haven't thought. I know people are like, oh yeah, get cosplay, it's fine, you know, we don't mind it. But I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. Like I say, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna jump cut till we get to one of these fields. We've completed that ploughing contract. What field number was that one I was just working on? Right, so we want to look for contract field 49, which isn't here apparently. Oh, hang on. That's because I'm looking under baling. Harvesting. Yeah, so like I say, it's still not showing as a contract. Yet we know it's ready. We want 149. No, we don't. We just want field 49. 49's now a ploughing contract. Are you for real? Lazy Farmers activated. It's active. I can't believe field 49's just changed. No, that's just. I hate that point. Don't ever fast travel to that point there, guys. It just doesn't work. No, that's just kind of really annoyed me. We had a plan what we were going to do, and it's now just field 49. That definitely said ploughing, didn't it? Plough field 49, but it needs harvesting. I don't get it. It needs harvesting. Look at it. Why would I plough a perfectly good crop? What a waste. Field 89. That one, apparently nothing wants bloody harvesting now. Right, no, well, my plan's gone out the window then, guys, because I wanted to, field 6, 8, 22. I don't even know where half these fields are. 6, 8, up there. 22 is... No, I'm kind of really annoyed with that one because we just said we'd go and do that one. Field 89 apparently needs ploughing, but it hasn't been harvested. So I think what it is because it was in the middle of a year. You know, when we changed them from grass fields to something else. Right. So best thing we can do then, guys, is let's go and have a look at our our wheat field. If this needs harvesting. No, it's not ready yet. Yeah. Right. I'm at a complete loss here then, guys, because I had a plan. We were like, yep, let's do that. Right, so we got £318,000. So what we need to do now is we're going to take a bank loan out and we're going to buy more land. So £318,264 plus the value of £29,856 gives us £350,000. Take away 20%. We're allowed a 20%. No. Take away 80% because we're allowed a £69,627 loan. So we're allowed to have a £70,000 loan. Right, so £70,000 loan because we paid off our first loan. And we are going to buy field... I think we buy 68 and 64. I want to buy 64, but I can't buy 64 without buying 68, really. That's kind of how I want to play it. Like, if I wanted to own 66, I'd have to own 69. So if we buy 30... sorry, I know the field numbers change because it changes to farmland. Right, let's have a look down here at this. This has just completely gone out the window, guys. But we might as well leave that worker going. Need to try and leave a bit of money in the bank as well. I want to try and get the loan paid off as quickly as we can. Now, it's not technically ready to cut this harvest. We do need to pay. I'm not going to scan it, guys. I'm just going to pay to have it. Purchase soil sample, £1,300. Purchase soil sample, £1,300. It's all silty clay. Right, we've got really bad pH. We've got really bad nitrogen. I don't know if this will do anything. See, we'll leave this as a grass field. But this is going to get ploughed out. We're going to change this into like a crop. But just so you're aware, because I don't like driving over grass fields. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to change this texture. We're just going to change this texture like that. We're just going to put a little track in there like that. I'll probably change it over to mud at some point. We're not going to lose loads. I just want to be able to have a nice way in to this field here. There you go. Yeah. I don't think that's too bad. Yeah, what we're going to do with this field. I think we cut that field down there, that bottom one. I know it's not fully grown, but if we cut it and then plough it while we've got the plough on loan, I think that makes a lot of sense to do it that way, to be honest. Like I say, my plan's gone massively out the window, guys. 59 and 125. So where's 125 again? 125 is by the shop. Yeah, I'm not going to be harvesting today now. It's, like I say, it's kind of just gone out the window now. A little disappointed, to be honest. Now, someone kind of gave me a really good idea the other day. When it came to baling, they were like, why don't you just use the front mower reaper and just bale at the same time, you know, and get like a worker to do the majority of it. I'm going to do that in future, but I'm only going to do that on contracts. If I'm going to get a little bit of grass from this field because it's not fully grown, we might as well make hay from it. We still need hay on the farm, and we still don't really have any. I don't know if these mowers are going to be able to cope on this tractor. It's a little bit under the horsepower requirements by, I think, about 20. Right. Note to self, Reaper, you can't get around that corner very well. But yeah, it's turned into a bit of a episode today. We've kind of fallen foul to the bad timing of things. But yeah, I don't understand why. I don't understand why that, what is it, didn't work though. I've done it again. Yeah, I don't understand why it didn't want me to harvest them fields. It's really weird actually. Right, I've just realised I didn't turn the side mower on. Yeah, I didn't want to be cutting this grass today. I was planning on doing this like after we'd done the harvest and got the ploughing and... But yeah, I haven't really got anything else I can do right now. This is not going to be a good yield at all. But it should produce me a little bit of hay. Also, did you notice, guys, yesterday on the mod, well, it'll be 2 days ago when you guys watch this, but the Raging Reaper grass drying mod went live. I kind of made it to go on this series so that we didn't have to continually make hay. You know, because the idea is with this farm is we're going to... Well, we should, in theory, get to the point where we can't really work it on our own. In theory. Come on. Come on, little side mower. Do me proud. And we'll get the little Fiat brought over and it can do some windrowing and... Yeah, we're just going to ted it. We're not going to do anything major. We'll just ted it, turn it into hay. For the cows. That's the main thing. Yeah, I didn't want to be doing this today. Yeah, this is a little bit... I'm thinking here, guys, we might just turn that front mower off because it's a little bit underpowered and the side mower's wider than the front one. So if we do it this way, we should get done a little bit quicker. If we turn this field that I'm in now into like a barley, we need something with straw every year because we've got 2 cow pens. So ideally we're going to need straw, although I don't think we get manure from the cows up in the field. You only get cow manure and slurry from a cow barn. That's classed as a pasture. Or maybe we don't get any anything from that, but we still need it for the milk cows. The sooner we can start bringing in manure, the sooner we can stop paying for fertilizer, basically. That's the idea with it anyway. Yeah, I kind of really let myself down today with the with that ploughing. I can't believe it comes up saying it wants ploughing when it obviously wants harvesting. I don't... Just out of curiosity, just because I'm... Has anyone else come across that before? Like say, look, wheat, barley, canola, oat, all ready to harvest today. See, our field's not ready because we were a month late planting. So what we'll do is we'll harvest it, plough it, and get it all done next month. So we will be busy on our farm next month. We'll be extremely busy on the farm next month. Oh, we're busy on the farm now. It's not, like I say, it's just not quite gone how I wanted. I haven't looked for a trailer yet. We're gonna have to... I don't even know how we're gonna afford one. Hopefully doing the harvest contracts we've got. You know, we're going to be in July for a little bit, I think, because I want to get them 2 harvest contracts done. I'll probably move them equipment over next month, you know, in between episodes, ready for the fields. I know one of them's by the biogas. So it's going to be quite a long drive at 15 miles an hour. And like I say, we will buy a bigger harvester just as soon as we can afford it, really. You know, we paid to restore that other one. We could have left it as the yellow colour, but to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of yellow. It's bad enough when you have to use a yellow harvester. Like if you use a TX32, it's bad enough when you have to use that yellow, but that's the only option. We might as well cut this as well, aren't we? Because it's not really going to be any good to us. We can't, what is it? We can't fertilise it, we can't lime it because it's ready for harvest. So we might as well. I know everyone's going to be like, oh Reaper, you want to go the other way to get the mower near the wall. I know. It was just the direction I was already facing. We'll do like a headland this way, then we'll do like a U-turn, and then we'll do a headland going back the other way. It's fine. Right, so that work has cost us £400 at the moment. Need to keep an eye on his percentage coming up, because we only get 40%. Ooh. So he's going to be £800 for 80%. It's going to cost me about £1,200 to plough. Now, we're not going to make loads of money on that plough, because obviously we're paying his wages, but we'll make something, which is better than nothing at the moment. Hopefully though, guys, you've enjoyed this episode. It didn't really go to plan, especially after I saw the harvesting. I finally thought to myself, yeah, let's do the harvesting, and then it just didn't work. I do want to try and get as many of these ploughing contracts done, because we've got the plough on loan. So if we can do as many of them as we can, I don't see why we shouldn't make full use of it. The tractor can stay out on loan. The tractor can stay out ploughing, and we can use this Deutz to go and do the small trailer work. We're only going to have to buy a little trailer for harvesting. It's going to be tiny. It's going to be pathetic. It's probably not going to be good value for money, but you know, we have to work within the budget we've got, and at the moment we've got less than £12,000. I know we've got a ploughing contract coming in, but it's not loads. You know, it's a struggle. This playing on hard is a struggle, but it is such a challenge. I love it. Yeah, I'm just going to finish this, guys. I might move the harvester to, like I say, to one of the fields for contract for the next episode. I am going to call it once I've I'm going to leave it here once I've done the this cutting. It's taken a little while, actually. I'm not the biggest fan of using just a side mower. I feel like it takes too long. But yeah, our harvest will be ready tomorrow. I did genuinely think the harvest was ready on the first month, but it just shows that we didn't plant it on the correct month. It feels like such a long time since I planted it, to be honest. But we've done a lot in the series between now and when we planted that field, so yeah, grass again, because I could have gone back to that ploughing contract, guys, and I could have been like, yeah, let's do this in this episode, but I wanted to get a worker on it. I'm trying to test how much the work is going to cost me. I will let the worker finish though today on that field. I know it won't be on recording, but it's just so I can get an idea of what the workers are going to charge me for ploughing, because some of them might not be worth it. Ploughing some of the smaller fields might not be worth it. And there we go, this field is pretty much done. We can get it limed, fertilised, windrowed, baled. Like I say, it's just going to be hay. It's just going to be hay for the sheep and the cows. There we go. Job done. Right, guys, I do massively appreciate everybody watching the episode. Like I said, nothing I can do about it going wrong. But in the next one, we will be harvesting. I'm looking forward to that. I really, really am looking forward to that. But we've bought more fields. We now own... How many fields do we own? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We own 6 fields and a cow and a sheep pasture. So technically 7 if you want to count that as a field. That is brilliant. Just gonna say that is brilliant. Yeah, this that does not like going around that corner, does it? Might have to look at maybe adjusting that wall or something at some point. But as I say, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please think about hitting that thumbs up button on the like. If you enjoy the content in general, obviously you're not going to like my driving. I don't like that. Yeah, hopefully if you enjoy the series though, guys, or you enjoyed the Attingham series or anything like that, you know, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It does mean a lot to a very small YouTube channel, and we are trying to reach 1,000 followers or subscribers. But until the next one, guys, thank you so much for watching.